Welcome to today's inspired blog post. My name is Jessica. I am a holistic counselor, life coach, advanced EFT practitioner, and meditation therapist. And today I want to talk to you guys about the difference between positive thinking skills and toxic positivity. So first I want to introduce you to the concept of toxic positivity. Now, toxic positivity is surrounding you, and you might not even realize, because throwing the word positivity into it probably doesn't really associate in your mind with toxic. But let me give you some examples. So you might follow some influencers on social media who just say, just think positively. You know, they have messages like, if you just think it, just think positively, and you can manifest your dream life. Just think positively and you can have anything that you want. Just think positively and this will happen. And the thing is, the problem with this message is that everybody, every single person, even those people who are showing you one snapshot of their life, everybody has emotions to deal with. Everybody, no matter how much of a positive person you are, is going to have issues come into your life. You are going to have things that you have to deal with. You are going to experience loss. You are going to experience grief. You are going to experience hurt and despair and, lots of things, lots and lots of different emotions that are not positive. Some other really common examples that you might have heard even growing up or from parents and things is things like, just smile and you'll be fine. Or don't be so negative. Why can't you just look at the bright side of life? Or completely invalidating something that has happened to someone. Let's say, someone has, experienced a loss of something and someone says, well, at least you could do this in the first place. Be grateful because at least you had this. Be grateful because at least this. That is also toxic positivity. Toxic positivity will often result in the denial of the negative things and the real life experiences that people were having, and it will also result in complete invalidation of the feelings that people are having as well. And that message of positive vibes only, what that is doing is it is making people who are actually experiencing negative situations or negative emotions feel like that's wrong, or feel scared to feel a negative emotion because, if they're not putting out a positive vibe. And the thing is, and now I'm going to say I am a law of attraction person. Like attracts like. I am a manifesting queen. I have manifested the house that I live in, all sorts of things. But the thing is that a part of doing that actually comes from learning positive thinking skills. And the difference between toxic positivity and positive thinking skills is that the positive thinking skills allow you to deal with the emotions. They allow you to heal from your experiences. And they allow you to be better equipped to deal with and face negative situations that are beyond your control or within your control, that they allow you to deal with and face those negative situations from a place of knowing how to cope with it, knowing how to help yourself, even if it's extremely tough. Positive thinking skills are a skill set that need to be learned. You need to practice them just like any skill. And it takes time and it takes effort, but it is completely worth it. So positive thinking skills are going to look like things like thought awareness. Okay? They're going to look like practicing gratitude, affirmations. They're going to look like journaling. Using positive thinking skills is going to look like learning things like worry time to deal with constant worry. It's going to look like learning things like thought awareness to address the negative thoughts that come into your mind, and learning ways to actually reprogram those thoughts. Positive thinking skills also allow you an opportunity to accept what is going on And that is another big difference between the toxic positivity and positive thinking skills. Because toxic positivity doesn't allow you the opportunity to address what is happening and accept it. And if you've done any work with me, then you will know that acceptance of what is happening or what has happened, of how you feel, acceptance is the first step to being able to heal. And if you can't accept it, you're not going to be able to let it go. You're not going to be able to move on, move forward, or release whatever needs to come out from your body. So toxic positivity doesn't allow that because it doesn't focus on anything negative at all. And the reality of life, no matter how positive you are, as I said, things are going to happen. And that is perfectly okay. Positive thinking skills are going to help you to define how you come out of these negative situations, how you show up during the negative situations, and how you help yourself and your family, but primarily yourself, how you help yourself during these tough situations, during general everyday stress. That's what positive thinking skills are going to teach you. So I have 2 activities for you. First one is to have a think about who you might surround yourself with on social media that actually has a positive message and means well, always means well, but has a positive message that maybe isn't quite so helpful to somebody who is dealing with negative emotions. And think about how much attention you give that person, that influencer, that, company, whoever it is. Think about how much attention you're giving them and take a step back. Okay? There is no shame, no shame whatsoever in having to deal with negative situations, in having to deal with crappy things that life throws at you. Because no amount of positive thinking is going to prevent death. No amount of positive thinking is going to prevent you from dealing with loss or grief. No amount of positive thinking is going to prevent you from dealing with things that are out of your control that you need to actually face. But positive thinking skills are going to give you the appropriate tools to help you through that. And as I said, come out the other side. How are you going to come out the other side? How is that situation going to define you? Is it going to define you? Or are you going to come out even stronger? Or just come out of it with the skills that you have? Positive thinking skills allow you the opportunity to cope better with your life positively. So your second task that I want to leave you with is to have a look at Thrive. Thrive is an online platform that I have created. It is currently on waitlist, but the doors are opening next Monday, the 15th of November, for just 2 weeks. And it is in the form of a monthly pay-as-you-go membership that can cancel anytime. And Thrive not only gives you access to meditation libraries that are going to help you to activate your relaxation response and also to help you cope with daily stresses, but also an EFT library of all sorts of things addressing different common daily stresses that people deal with. But it also takes you through a learning library where you are going to learn all about positive thinking skills so that they can become a tool that you use in your daily life to not only shift your mindset into a predominantly more positive one, but be able to deal with the not so positive things that come up in a way that is healthy, in a way that actually will be healing for you, and in a way that will keep you feeling like you are supported because you know what to do. You know how to help yourself. So Thrive will teach you all of that, and I am in there in the community there to support you through anything that you do go through as well. So I highly recommend that if you do want to learn more positive coping skills to just cope better during your day, check out Thrive and let me know if you have any questions. There is a link in the text here, in this text of the blog, And if you're watching this outside of those dates, jump on the wait list because we'll open up every 3 months. Let me know what you've learned from this. I would love to hear your thoughts, and have an amazing day.